Virginia Tech, and you've said your prayers, little one, because it's time for Enter Sandman. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. David Pollock and Jesse Palmer will join me shortly. For now, let's enjoy Enter Sandman. And the Canes will kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Virginia Tech's offense will go on the attack first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Right on the money. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the gun on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Garner. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
To the ground with the back. Runs through a tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Hokies want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The Hokies decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Wants to return it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Quickly to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Hurricanes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot. He'll take a shot. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hurricanes look to keep this drive humming. They're going back to the ground. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of these questions.
Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Miami! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He leaves it with his back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. And the Hokies will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Second down, he'll throw it. A little release to the back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Hokies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Hokies send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Makes a move. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Canes have taken it inside the 20. Dropping back, it's Carney. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one
got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Bringing it back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding onto the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29.
Love that throw. I'll tell you, if he keeps making more of those, Lane Stadium and this incredible crowd is going to be going nuts. We've called games here plenty of times in the past. This is one of the best venues in all of college football. This guy right now is heating up at the QB position. Watch out. It's going to be a sign of booming here.
Complete to the right. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. The Hokies in the hurry-up. Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. It is good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep...
Gashing the knee on the right. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drop.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. And the Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Carnage. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. He's looking deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Snagged out of the air. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got a wide open receiver. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Got it in the middle. It's Garner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping 2 hands on the ball.
Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They're working that left side. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
Looking to throw, it's Carney. Makes the catch. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Buys a little time with his feet. Going for 6. Touchdown, Caves. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Yeah, that seems about right. Defensive touchdown. Absolute catastrophe for this offense.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun 1st half between these rivals. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the 2nd half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again,
going downfield for the big play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Punch it out of the air. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to throw, it's Carney. Looking to the end zone. Quick strike complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Looking for blockers. Just keeps moving. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. A strike downfield. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They'll move the tight end. To the air on 1st down. And the defense got him at the 27. The Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
They say pressure bust pipes. This quarterback can attest to that. Goodness gracious, they're getting after him all day. There's a reason they're behind. Pressure the quarterback goes a long way to getting the W.
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Hokies will call on their punt team. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. To the air, it's Carney. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hurricane.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Now the play fake. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its fourth down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jump. There he goes! The 40. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. And the Hokies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. The Hokies will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. The Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Flushed out of the pocket. Firing to the right, complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And the Canes are on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Dropping back, it's Carney. Looking for a huge play. Deep down the right side. What great concentration to stay in bounds and make the catch. The Hurricanes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Fires into the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wants to go up top. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Here comes the heat. Quickly complete. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense Tibbs makes a third down stop. And the Hokies line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and take it back. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Carney. Pocket breaking down. The throw. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Fights off a defender. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Turning it on. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Canes are threatening in the red zone. Running back searching for a hole. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Give him 96 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Looking to throw. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. Listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. On the option. He'll pitch it. Sweet cut there. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Hokies will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. After this, it'll be a wrap. Scanning the field, it's Carney. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had as the deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win